So the cool off type is not a thing. Like, for example, when you guys had an argument and they need to go and cool off and then talk, that is not an excuse, because if they were mature, if they had any decency whatsoever, and you know what? It is not hard to communicate at all. If you're wrong, you're wrong. If I know I did something wrong, all I have to say is sorry. There's no process. There is no climbing any mountain. There's no story to be told. All you have to say is one word, sorry, and then move on. There's nothing to discuss, no story to explain. And this is why people who say they need to cool off and then talk, to move on, to be good, why do you need so much energy and so much time just for us to be a better couple? If your goal is for us to be good, and if you claim that you love us, why aren't you talking about the topic right now? And when we say we want to talk about it, it is not a conversation at all. You just need to recognize what you did wrong. For example, you hit your foot on the chair. What do? Just not hit your foot on the chair anymore, right? But if I say, you know what? I need to cool down and I need to talk about it. And then 2 weeks later, I come back to you, or 1 day later, doesn't matter. I come back to you and I say, all right, let's talk about me hitting my foot on the chair. There's nothing to be talk about, right? You just simply hit your foot on the chair. What is there to talk about? There's no mystery. All you need to do is just to not hit your foot on the chair anymore. All right, so let's give it a try. You are the person in the wrong, and I'm saying I want to talk. Okay. Oh, so you want to cool off? No, I prefer if you don't cool off and we handle it right now. And then you say, all right, let's talk about it. And then you say, sorry. And then I'm like, all right, cool. The end. How long did that take? Like what? 10 seconds? It's not a big deal. Look how fast. Now, in contrast, you go cool down. We go to sleep unhappy. I'm feeling stressed. You're feeling stressed. We waste our time. You waste the time using to cool off. And then we come back and talk. And after all of that tra-la-la, you just came to me and said, okay, you know what? I'm sorry. Why can't you just say that in the moment itself? If you do not have control over your emotions, then you need to work on yourself. You are not fit to be in a relationship. You are not fit to date. You are not fit to be married. Something so simple as controlling your emotions in order for somebody you love is the easiest thing in the world. And if that is not easy for you,